All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Hawashai, Ba'ashim Kodash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Graven Stone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy for Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. We so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom dwelling nearly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. And we are in the time of judgment right now, in which the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai is being poured out in the form of various plagues, where them referred to as even natural disasters. But no one really acknowledging by whom are these natural disasters done by, yo. Them never regret the great and terrible power of Yahweh Shem Shai. If Ezra, when him see the visions, yo, and him see the perils the people are go through, him asks a very serious question, yo. Very serious question. This is 2 Ezra 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And Ezra already knows, say, Yahweh Shem Shai, I go deliver him. But that will show you how scary the times are going to be. That's why the scripture said the righteous scarcely be saved. That's how scary the time is going to be, yo. Timothy referred to the time as being perilous. What that mean? A time of great tribulation. Harsh, hard to bear time. You know, savage, dangerous, troublesome. So you're literally talking about perplexity, yo. As written in verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. And this is the main part of this lesson, the beginning of wars, because wars come with a lot of things, yo. Wars come with a lot of ports being closed, no ships going in or out. I'm saying no ships like trading ships. The only thing going out is warships, yo. So that means if you're a country heavily dependent on import, your economy and your country is going to suffer greatly in the war. And if you're not, you're still, because your country depend on what? Export to get what? Commerce, to get money for the economy. So it's going to affect every country around the world, yo. But that's the spirit of the Lord of these leaders of these various countries in. Have them in a wartime scenario, yo. That's why military spending is so high right across the board, with the US at top and China and Russia closely following by. It's at the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. And one of the reasons why the powers are in fear is due to the type of capabilities that they and their enemies possess, yo, which is the nuclear capability. So they are in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And these evils are coming, yo. These evils, they are coming. And these are the times that we're in. So I'm going to run this clip so you understand how serious the war is getting, yo. But as we have been saying over here at Great Millstone, as the Lord said, we're not supposed to be troubled when we hear of wars and rumors of wars. You see me? For the end is not yet. We know a major prophecy is supposed to come to pass before all hell break loose, which is the RFID microchip, which majority of the Earth's population is going to take that, yo. Because they are going to be hopeless in the times to come, because Esau right now is creating a destabilizing world. Just check out the countries right now. What do you think the destabilization we are going on these countries are coincidentally done? No. The CIA of various groups in these countries, yo, purposely bringing down these countries to that destabilizing state so that they can introduce a new way onto the world, yo, which is this digital transformation. And these things are what have been saying for decades now, yo. And they're going to introduce it to a new identity, which is going to be the RFID microchip, which is the MOTV, whether they want to believe it, yes or no. That's where the world is going now, or heading, I should say. So let's listen to this.
This is about to blow up into a full-blown war. In fact, it's already happening, and no one but a few journalists are actually covering this bombshell story. I'm surprised the mainstream media is totally ignoring this story. The rest of the media is distracted by P. Diddy's homes being raided. And we are learning more about the sex trafficking raids on mansions.
And as you know, yo, anytime you start see something, whether say, you know, start take place upon the earth certain way where them don't want to pay attention to, or them are going to do something where them don't want to, you know, take note of, you know, whether they want to be passed bills, different legislation, different executive orders, you see me? Different acts. Them governor something to distract on you, like this PD, the bullshit. Everybody and the mother know. So these men up in Hollywood, they are foul, yo. None of them are flaming moles, yo. As we out here say, them boy, they are batty boy there. You hear that? And it does so we got that. We now go no other way. We are just telling you as it is, bro. Majority of these entertainers, these actors gonna look up to and idolize, even these athletes. None of them are some flaming moles, yo. Best believe it. If you no one believe it, that amen, the Lord say, everything that is hid shall be uncovered. So, that dude of them called P. Diddy, yo, amen, long time we have been hearing these freaky allegation against this ninja, yo. And all on to get distracted. What's taking place when we're not seeing, yo? Why are they putting out that sacrificial goat? Cause that's not a lamb. You see, why are they putting out this sacrificial goat, yo? I've been distracted paying attention to what's going on over here. But what's really taking place? What are these laws being passed in a time of great calamity, a crisis? These laws, these measures, when we are not aware of, they're going to be implemented, yo. And at that time, a lot of people is going to rebel against the measures being implemented. All out civil unrest, yo. Because at that time, civil unrest is, that tension is going to get heightened and heightened and heightened due to what? The lack of bread. Removing of people's rights. These are the times that we are coming into, yo. You have people paying attention to this Diddy allegation on Jay-Z dude and all these freaky ass people in Hollywood, yo. And all of these people, them have things on them, yo. That's why them can't even talk. You can see on some of them, yo.
Belonging to Sean Diddy Combs. Something, though, much bigger happened this week in the Red Sea that almost got no attention at all. Russia and NATO are going to war. In fact, it's already underway, and it's not happening in Ukraine specifically. So we'll get to that in a second. But first, at the precise moment a cyber attack was being carried out on a bridge in Baltimore, shutting down one of America's most important port cities, Russia announced that the United States and the UK were actively involved in the terror attack on a Moscow theater. Say what? Really? You mean to tell me the CIA funneled millions of dollars in cryptocurrency into Ukraine to fund this operation? Get out of here. Really? You mean the same CIA that assassinated President Kennedy and had Richard Nixon overthrown would do something this nefarious? I can't believe it for a second. Oh, wait, yes, I can. Yes, I do.
We spoke to someone who had access to these still hidden CIA documents, a person who was deeply familiar with what they contain. We asked this person directly, did the CIA have a hand in the murder of John F. Kennedy, an American president? And here's the reply we received verbatim. Quote, the answer is yes. This is someone with direct knowledge of the information that once again is being withheld from the American public. And the answer we received was unequivocal. Yes, the CIA was involved in the assassination of the president.
Colonel McGregor, former Pentagon advisor to the Secretary of Defense, told me this week that the CIA was 100% behind the attack in Moscow. CIA and MI6 are actively involved in this terror plot inside of Moscow. What is the goal for the intelligence community in Washington, do you think?
Well, the CIA has been a rogue organization for a long time. Some people say it went rogue in the 60s. The Russian people are infuriated. They're angry. They want blood. The emotions in Russia are running very, very high.
So Russian investigators said Thursday, quote, investigators have verified information that large amounts of money in cryptocurrency that the perpetrators of the terrorist attack received traced back to Ukraine. The funds were used in preparing the crime. This was done with the help of the United States and the UK. So the US and the UK helped carry out a massive terror attack in Moscow. They killed 140 people. And almost simultaneously, a massive cargo ship carrying hundreds of thousands of pounds of hazardous chemicals slams into a Baltimore bridge, closing down the port for months, if not years to come. Some estimates have 5 years. And we learned yesterday that the Pentagon has a number of important fast response ships that are now stuck in the harbor. They can't move. And we need these in case of wars. I love a good coincidence. The NTSB confirmed that they recovered the black box, and 2 minutes of vital information was missing.
At 0124 and 59 seconds, numerous audible alarms were recorded on the ship's bridge audio. About the same time, via sensor data.
As you can see, a lot of manipulation is behind this whole incident, yo. You see? But hey man, that's here or there for us. Our thing is going out there before you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Crying aloud, spare not, lift up our voice like a trumpet, and show the Lord's people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sins. That is our main objective, yo. Yeah, we may tell you that you're going to have a lot of false flags, you're going to have a lot of this, but our main goal is to preach the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in the ears of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And World War III is part of the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because it, as he declared aforetime, by the prophets Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Zechariah, Zephaniah, Malachi, the prophets that have been before us. And these prophecies are coming to pass before our eyes, in which majority of people don't even understand the level of chaos that is coming with this war, Right now, the eclipse are coming April the 8th, and the man prepare a lot of enchantments for the minds of the simple, But they're going to toss to and fro with any wind of doctrine, not knowing what to believe. They're not going to be stable in the times to come due to the various chaotic events that transpire, The amount of false flag. These people are going to push fear upon the inhabitants of the earth. And that's why they're not going to stable in the times to come. Give me this precept. This is Isaiah 33, verse 8 read. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So without the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, you're not going to be stable, yo. You're going to be confused because we're in a confused world right now. Don't believe me? Ask some people what is a man and what is a woman, and let's see the answer when them give. And tell me say this world is not confused, yo. Tell me say this world is not sick and crazy. Is it not written in Isaiah 60? So darkness cover the earth and gross darkness the people, yo. That means that them hand in front of them eye and them cannot see it how dark it is, yo. And that's how confused people are right now, because the amount of information Esau put out right now, people don't even know what to believe anymore. And that's why your trust supposed to be in Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, so that He may guide you, yo. He may protect you. The Lord say, yo, He may go protect you in the day of trouble. So you're not supposed to even fret, yo. The Lord are going to be a guide when you read 2 Corinthians 16 round from 73 and down. You show them that time you're going to know what the Lord chosen, yo. Because He may go lift up a standard for you before the face of all the enemies. You know? I will believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to do that for us, yo. Because I'm saying if we keep the word of Him patient, He might go keep us in the hour of temptation. And the hour of temptation is vastly approaching, yo. So, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is His treasure. And that is what the Lord desire, yo. His fear. That is treasure, yo. So I hope this was edifying for the body. With that, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Yakar Kodash. Shalom.